What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Farley here to do a vinyl update. Been a little bit, but I got a lot of albums here. I've been having a problem with my video not matching the audio, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on my camera and the screen. And so far it seems to be matching up. I've done a few things to it that I read about on YouTube, and so let's see if it works. If not, man, I don't know what to do about this. So let's get started. So I got like half and half. I got half non-metal, half metal. Really a little bit over half metal, but we'll just call it 50-50. So I'm going to start with non-metal first, and then we'll work our way to the metal. First off, so I got in the metal hardcore. Like I've told a lot of people, I grew up on metal because of my brother, but when I really got into it, it was like 88. So, one of the bands that, even though I was really into metal, one of the albums I loved, I dubbed this cassette from a friend and listened to it over and over again. I wore it out. I wore it out so bad that you could hear the other side play when you're playing, like, if you're playing side A on the cassette, you could hear side B bleeding through. It's crazy. But this is one I've wanted on vinyl for a while. Finally got it, and I got it from a UK seller. So this is the original UK pressing. And it was a lot less than any U.S. pressing I could find by a U.S. seller. So, who am I talking about? They Might Be Giants. Boy. Yeah. Love me some They Might Be Giants. This is Flood from 1990. It's kind of weird. Everything's kind of, it doesn't flow. Like, so there's the cover, but it's gatefold, but it opens like this. But then you can't read the lyrics, so you got to turn like that. And when you close it, the back's like that. So, they're a very quirky band, probably most of you know. And, yeah, They Might Be Giants. Got, of course, They Might Be Giants is on here, but Istanbul, not Constant. I can never say it right. Constantinople. Birdhouse in Your Soul, my favorite song on here. So, yeah, man. Glad to have this, even though it's kind of packaged weird. And I got this at a steal, in my opinion, with shipping and everything, under 20. Beautiful vinyl on it too, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Stoked. Are you still matching? Alright. I don't know, man. There seems to be like a very small lag between when I speak and when it shows up on the video. So, I don't know. I hope this goes. I hope there's not a big disaster again. A couple of videos I've done, I just deleted because they were off. So, all right, back to tunage. REM. This is my only Black Friday? Is that right? Yeah. They did a flash sale on this album on Amazon. Oh man, did I get this at a good price? So stoked to have this. This keeps me really from. I've got about all the REM albums on CD. I was thinking about collecting their albums, the vinyl, instead of the CD. But you know what? This has, to be honest with you, this has most songs I like. Not all, but it really cuts back on what I need to collect in terms of vinyl. My favorite song is track 1, Man on the Moon. I love The Great Beyond. What's the Frequency? Kenneth's on here. There's only one song on here I don't know. At My Most Beautiful. I don't know that song. One was on the soundtrack. I can't remember the movie. But they did it in like one night. Anyway, so this just came out this year on some weird record label. What is it? I've never heard of. No, anyway. REM. Read the back. And I can't read the label, but I think it's Kraft Records, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and the inside is gatefold. And the inside's got some stories about the songs, That one song, Most Beautiful. So, At My Most Beautiful, the song I don't know, is a tribute to the Beach Boys. But, yeah, really cool little stories about the songs and albums and such inside. And like I say, there won't be. I don't know if I'll buy any of the actual vinyl albums of theirs. Shiny Happy People's not on here. That's the one that I wish was on here. Really, the only one. If that was on there, it'd be complete. I'd be completely happy. Man, I can't believe these are really, really tight in these sleeves. Not the first time I heard that. But here we go. 180 gram vinyl, and this was through Amazon. And like I said, this was a flash sale. So, dude, I've been eyeballing this thing, and it came up. I actually was looking for something else. And because I've looked at it before, it only got released this year. This best of. It popped up because I've looked at it before. It's a flash sale. I looked at the price. I was like, blip, blip. That's the other album. Nothing fancy. They're 180 gram black vinyl. And we have my number one Grail non-metal is in my possession. I know a bunch of you are going to be like, who? Ned's Atomic Dustbin, dude. For me, this band was the shit when it comes to like not listening to metal. So back in 91, I think this came out, 90? 91. Furtive Records, this came out. And I heard it, and I had to have it, and I wore this down. Yeah, it was a cassette. I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, because I don't think I was into CDs until like 92. So I think it was cassette. I wore this out, man. And I have nobody else listened to it in the whole school. Even the alternative kids are like, who's Ned's Atomic Dustbin? Because I'm in the South, and we're late on everything. Plus, you know, most of my friends I hung out with were in the metal. But I also hung out with some alternative kids, kind of like punk and post-punk and stuff. They're like, who are that? But I got them all into it, man, because this album is great. 2 bass players. It's not just a gimmick. I got a fly in here. One bass player plays like rhythm, and the other is almost like a lead with the bass. It's crazy, but it works for me. Ned's Atomic Dustbin. This is the Music on Vinyl reissue. I think it was like released last month. They did a limited edition gray one, but I didn't get that one. That was numbered. It was a little more expensive. But I did get 180 gram black vinyl. So, I can't tell you how happy I've been talking about this album, getting this album for years. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally have this record, man. And I know everybody knows the feeling. Like, if you're a vinyl collector, we don't even really have to be a vinyl collector. Any kind of collector of music. When you get that one album you've been after for a while because you couldn't afford it or you couldn't find it or whatever, it's just, what a great feeling, man. I don't even think I've been showing the inners on these. I'm sorry, man. Some of them didn't have one, but there's Ned's Atomic Dustbin. It's the original inner, like, there's no difference. But that is the Music on Vinyl reissue. It sounds great. I did rip it. YouTube said, hey, hold on. Don't let it go. All right. That's it for non-metal. God, this is going long. You can tell I got a lot of records, man. It's 8 minutes. Let's speed it up. 25th anniversary of the Death album, Individual Thought Patterns, came out last year. Again, this is to celebrate 25 years of this fantastic, fabulous, not the best Death album in my opinion, but certainly in the top 3. Individual Thought Patterns. The Philosopher's on here. Need I say more? This is a, like I said, a special reissue of this on Roadrunner, or Relapse. Relapse did the repress. And it comes with a little hot. What am I showing? I'm showing it to the wrong place. I'm so stupid. Hold on. Yeah, Deluxe Limited Edition, one-time pressing, 25th Anniversary Edition. 5th studio album, features expanded packaging and a bonus LP of a live concert from Germany in 1993. Yeah. So, anytime I can score a Death album, man, I'm happy. So, another gatefold. And it's got some stories from some of the members. I want you to look at this lineup, though, back in, what, 93, 92? No, yeah, 93. Of course, Chuck Schuldiner. Steve. I don't know him. I don't know how to say his last name. So let's skip him. Nah, Steve DiGiorgio. But listen to this. Chuck Schuldiner, Gene Hoglan, and Andy LaRocque on guitar. Jeez. Super group. And I think that DiGiorno's pizza guy, was the bass player. I think he's pretty famous too, but I don't know enough about him. But yeah, man, they got some stories and such from the band members involved and stuff. And yeah, 2 LPs. Where's the back? Can I show the back? Front? If I didn't, I forget what I do. And we got the inner, some song lyrics, and then some pictures and such. Yeah, all right. And there's 2 LPs, of course, both of the same color. I think. What you got these days? But look at that custom. I'm going to tell you right now, I've got a couple of these, 3 of these reissues of Death albums that have come out. They all come out in one year? Did they all come out last year? Anyway, recent. And they are fantastically well done, man. I have no complaints. So much better than the corner reissues. So, and then you got Airside C and D. Oh, beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. All right. I'm trying to hurry. There's a lot of information to pass on. Hey, you guys remember Nail Bomb? Do you remember Nail Bomb? If you remember Nail Bomb, you're cool. This is a side project of Max Cavalera, of course, Sepultura, post-Sepultura, and what's this cat's name from Fudge Tunnel? I forget his name. Alex what? Newport. And they only did 1 album. This is it. And they only have 1 live show, which has been released. I don't know if it's been released on vinyl. I know it's on CD, but I watch it a lot on YouTube, so I don't need it. But yeah, man, this is a reissue. I don't think they did too many pressings of this album. This might be the second pressing. There wasn't a pressing when it first came out. But this is Roadrunner Records reissue, another music on vinyl. So, nothing too fancy here from the Sinners. Great album, dude. I had this also on CD back in the day. Actually, not too far. I had it in college, as it came out in '94, and I think I picked it up '96ish. A couple years after it came out, I picked it up. Loved it. Something happened to my CD, and one day I was like, you know what? I'd really like to get Nail Bomb again. And then, lo and behold, there's new pressing. And we have the first release from the band Haunt, which is very, very popular in the metal VC. And I understand why. What a great band, man. And this is their first release. It's an EP. It's got the same songs on both sides, 4 songs. Luminous Eyes, As Fire Burns, No Master, and Fallen Star. This came out, I think, 2017. This says 2018. But I think there's a 2017 because I think this is the first release they had. They have 2 full albums and a couple of EPs, and I think this was the first. But if I'm mistaken, who cares? But yeah, cool. This is not the original release, though. This is a white splatter release. On, who released this thing? Shadow Kingdom? Yeah. Shadow Kingdom, which is a great, great record company and distribution, man. Really, really, they do quality stuff there. Whoop. And we've got an inner. Some lyrics and stuff, and a guy playing the guitar all happy and stuff, and then this thing over here. If you want to read it, pause it. But love Haunt. I'm glad to finally, I'm behind. Everybody else has been just grabbing Haunt records, and I'm like, ah! So I finally got that one. I'm stoked. I'm not done with them, though. And if you have watched me any time over the last year or so, one of my favorite newer bands is Dark Forest out of the UK, which is like a folk metalish power metal. They had a different singer on this. This is their debut, by the way. Dark Force. I got this off of Hell's Headbangers. They always send you some stickers and stuff, so I forgot to take those out. But there's the front. It's got like a little hobbit hole in there, and then you go in there and you chill out, make some chili, and then you go out and you play some tunes. But yeah, man, different singer. It's really kind of a different vibe on this, and I've kind of gone reverse. Instead of getting their first album, I actually got their most recent, and have worked my way backwards to this one. Except there's one more I've got to get in between. Guardian or something like that. I can't remember the name of it, but I think the singer was only on this one album. I like the newer singer a lot better, but he's not terrible. But it's kind of raw, and a lot of people like that, and I do, man. It's really raw, but the vocals, man, for like 80%, they sound great, and then every once in a while, it's like his voice doesn't match the key, and there's like he's straining, and it's kind of weird. But it's not terrible. Here's the inner, because we would have picked up the band at that time. I forget what year this came out. No, well. Figure it out later. So like I said, I do enjoy this band. One problem getting old, man, you can't read stuff like you used to. Especially when it's written in weird fonts. Oh well. That came out at some point in time. And finally, the vinyl for it is 180 gram green. Nothing fancy on that. That's it, man. So, alright. So, sorry for so many, but 4 of these came in today. So that's why I don't have much info on them. And I don't know. I like to present some information on the albums. Sometimes I'm just like, shit, I don't know. It's music. Thanks for watching as always. Hope everybody's doing good. I got a few more things coming in before Christmas. So hopefully I'll do a video before then. If not, I'll do one after. And yeah. Take care, everybody. Let me know what you think about these albums. If you like them, you hate them, why? Thumbs up. Let me know why you thumbs it up, man. I love the conversation. If you thumbs it down, let me know why you thumbs it down. Still, I love the conversation. Take care, everybody. Talk to you soon. Fall out.